College football is done. That means the NFL is now playing Saturday games. Let's get right into Week 15, Saturday games. Welcome back, DraftKings, sports fans, fantasy football fans. I hope your fantasy football playoffs are going well. Mine are. I won my last night. Hopefully yours are going well as well. We have 3 NFL games this Saturday. Game 1, the Indianapolis Colts versus the Minnesota Vikings. Game number 2, Cleveland Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens. And game number 3, Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills. A lot of points could be scored in those 3 games. So we at Hero Spell Studios and Mod Life Entertainment going to give you guys the best picks, best possible players you can pick for the best prices this Saturday. So, without further ado, let's get right into the pitch, starting with the quarterback position, Tua Tagovailoa. I think there's 2 big quarterbacks you can pick this week as far as value goes, Tua Tagovailoa and the backup for the Baltimore Ravens. Not Tyler Hundley, whoever his backup is. It was Mr. Brown, Anthony Brown. I think you could go with him if Hundley does not play, but I like Tua the best out of those 2 simply because they're going up against a high-powered offense in the Buffalo Bills in a divisional game that they both need to win very badly. So, hungry dog runs faster. Who's going to win it? Whoever scores the most points. I think the Dolphins are going to do that with Tua Tagovailoa, the lefty, slinging that ball around. Going to the running back 1 and 2 positions, we have Nick Chubb. Not much to say about Nick Chubb, even though he's going against a tough Baltimore run defense. Still been doing it against every team. Baltimore is actually the 7th worst run defense to go against. So Chubb has his hands full here, but he did it the last time they played him. I think he does it again in another divisional matchup. 2 divisional matchups this Saturday. Should be a good Saturday for football. Nets running back is going to be Devin Singletary. I think there's really those are the only 2 main ones you can pick as far as value goes this week. Could pick Cook. Could pick both Cooks, actually. Could pick James Cook as well. But the question is he going to get the totes over Singletary? We are fading that and saying no. I think Singletary is going to be the guy in the run game versus the Miami Dolphins this Saturday. Wide receiver positions, this is going to be our bread and butter this week. Michael Pittman Jr. Why are we picking Michael Pittman Jr. even though Matt Ryan's throwing him the football? Did you watch the Vikings game last Sunday? Because they stink in the secondary and the safety slots as of right now, week 15. 2022, I would not trust the Minnesota Vikings secondary with my life as far as wide receivers going up against them. Michael Pittman's going to eat this week. 30 points. Wide receiver 2, Adam Thielen. Yes, so we're not going with Justin Jefferson simply because he's going up against Stephon Gilmore of the Indianapolis Colts. Very tough defense. They're actually the toughest defense to score points on as far as fantasy football wide receivers are. Little teaser, going with the Indianapolis Colts defense as well because they have a man by the name of DeForest Buckner in the middle. And who's he going against? The backup center. Actually, the 3rd backup center because Schlottman got hurt, I believe, last game. For the Minnesota Vikings. So I would say a prayer if I was that 3rd string center for the Vikings because DeForest Buckner is an alien and he should get 2 or 3 sacks on Kirk Cousins alone, just him, not including the other weapons they have on the outside. That defense is going to eat. So not going with Jefferson. We are, however, going with Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen is a good pick at $5,200 this week. I like that pick. Simply for that price. Adam Thielen did have a TD in the last game. Jefferson had a huge day as far as the points go. I think Jefferson's going to get taken out because Stephon Gilmore is just that guy. He's been that guy for so long. And Cousins going to have to throw to somebody else. I don't think Cook's going to get going on the ground. If he does, I'd be surprised. But I think I like Thielen this week as far as the Minnesota Vikings go, getting those points, getting those catches, and using him in the red zone as the Minnesota Vikings have done for the past 3-4 years. 3rd wide receiver, yes, I'll give it to you, Jalen Waddle. Big time. He's due. D-U-E. Capital letters. D-U-E. Jalen Waddle is due. Tyreek Hill had a big day. Jalen Waddle has not had a big day in about 4 or 5 weeks. I think he does on a primetime showing. This game's at 7:15 at night. I like Jalen Waddle this week. With the Tua Tagovailoa stack, we want Tua to Jalen this week going up against the Buffalo Bills, a divisional matchup that will have high impact, high limitations on the playoff picture for the AFC. Tight ends. Can't give you the tight end. Sorry. Can't give it to you. But the good thing is we have another tight end in the flex position in Mark Andrews. So can't give you the tight end position, but we can give you our flex position, which is another tight end, Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews is another guy that's DUE. He's due. Hasn't had a big game in a long time. Where's that 40 bomb, Mark Andrews? I'm putting money on you this week. You put up that 40 bomb for me against the Cleveland Browns. Let's see it. Mark Andrews, 40 points this week. And as I stated before, Colts defense, special teams, I like that going up against Kirk Cousins and a depleted Minnesota Vikings offensive line that can't seem to stop anybody. And if they can't stop anybody, how are they going to stop DeForest Buckner and Stephon Gilmore? I don't see it happening. Still think the Vikings are going to win this game, though, 10-3 with an Adam Thielen touchdown. That's why we have Adam Thielen in our lineup. But I like the Colts defense here. It's going up against the Minnesota Vikings depleted offensive line. It is freezing rain right now outside. That's why we made this video so short, so quick. I got to get home before I slide my car into a tree. Thank you, everybody. Say a prayer for me as I go home in this freezing rain. Appreciate you guys for tuning into the video. And it's Saturday, baby. No more college football games on Saturdays, which means the NFL takes over that slot this Saturday and next. Drop a comment if you want us to do a Sunday slate next week or a Saturday slate. We can do either or. Drop a comment, let us know. Hope you guys have a good day and an even better rest of your week. Thank you.